Hey, what's up, Vikings Nation? Skol, brothers and sisters. This is your die-hard Minnesota Vikings fan coming at you with some heavy, heartfelt news that hits right in the feels. Imagine this, one of the most loyal warriors in NFL history, a guy who's bled purple since day one, staring down what could be his final game ever, and the league just slapped him with a fine that stings worse than a loss to the Packers. Yeah, we're talking about the legend himself, Harrison Smith. Buckle up, because this one is emotional, and we're breaking it all down in 15 intense scenes. Skol, fam, can you believe it? Harrison Smith, the hitman, the ultimate one-team warrior, has spent his entire 14-year career in purple. 6 Pro Bowls, 2 All-Pro nods, and a staggering 206 regular season games played for our Minnesota Vikings, starting 202 of them. At 36 years old, with his birthday coming up in February, the end might truly be near. This could be it, folks. What if this Sunday against the Packers is the last time we see number 22 flying around on that field? Hit me in the comments. Are you ready for this possible goodbye? Let's set the stage. Our Vikings are sitting at 8-8, already eliminated from playoff contention despite ripping off a 4-game winning streak. Yeah, it hurts. We were rolling, defense looking nasty, but the playoffs slipped away. And now, as we head into Week 18, the focus shifts to the man who's carried this defense on his back for over a decade. Harrison Smith, the heart and soul. But bad news just dropped, and it's got us all fired up. Flashback to Week 16 against the New York Giants on December 21st. Our Vikings win 16-13 in a gritty battle. Harrison Smith is out there doing what he does best, hunting quarterbacks. He delivers a hit on rookie QB Jackson Dart in the first quarter. The refs throw the flag for roughing the passer, blow to the head/neck area. The play gets negated, but Smith? He keeps playing like the warrior he is. But the league office? They don't forget. Fast forward to Saturday. The NFL's Office of Game Day Accountability drops the hammer. Harrison Smith gets fined $17,389 for that hit. A massive fine for a blow to the head/neck area. First offense this season, so it's the standard rate, but man, it feels personal. This is the same hitman who's been fined 8 times in his career for $153,829 total, but never in 2025 until now. Why now? Why this late in what might be his farewell tour? Think about the timing. This fine lands right after our Christmas Day win over the Lions, where Smith was flying around with 3 tackles, a sack, and an interception. He was emotional in the locker room, talking about football mortality. When you're young, there's no end in sight, he said. The past couple years, I know it's there. Chills. Is the league trying to send a message to a guy who's giving everything in his possible final games? Smith spoke to reporters post-Christmas game about retirement. I can't speak on that right now, he said. I'm a very much in the moment type of guy, so I'm going to enjoy this with the guys I've gone to work with, enjoy my family and the holidays, and that'll handle itself when it does. Pure class. He's living in the now, but we all feel it. This Sunday at US Bank Stadium against Green Bay could be the last ride. If this is it, what a legacy. One-team guy in today's NFL? Rare air. Hall of Fame conversation? Absolutely realistic. 6 Pro Bowls, elite instincts, leadership. 5 years after retirement to be eligible. But his resume screams Canton. We've been spoiled watching him. What do you think, Vikings fans? Is Harrison Smith a first-ballot Hall of Famer? Drop your take below. The fine adds a bitter edge to what should be pure celebration. Our defense has been the bright spot in this up-and-down 8-8 season. Smith is still producing at a high level, still making plays. But the NFL's crackdown on hits feels extra harsh on a veteran like him. Is it fair? You tell me in the comments, should the league ease up on guys like Harrison Smith in their twilight? Remember, this comes after a year where Smith restructured his deal to stay in Minnesota. He could have walked, but he chose loyalty. 14 seasons, all with us. No other team. That's what makes the sting more. The fine feels like salt in the wound for a guy who's given everything to the Minnesota Vikings. Looking ahead to Sunday, flex schedule, date and time TBD, but it's at home against the hated Packers. Imagine Harrison Smith going out with a bang. A pick six? A game-sealing tackle? One more iconic moment. We need this win to finish strong, even if the playoffs are gone. What kind of performance do you want to see from the Hitman in what might be his finale? The injuries around the league don't help the mood. Our Vikings have dealt with their share, guys like Miles Price and Elijah Williams ruled out recently. But Harrison, he's been durable, consistent. This fine reminds us how fragile it all is. One hit away from more trouble, or one game away from retirement. That, let's be real, retirement talk has swirled for years. He came back in 2025 on a reworked deal. But now at 36, the body talks. He's emotional in pressers, reflective. Football mortality, that's heavy. Are we watching the end of an era? Skol, if you're tearing up thinking about it. No matter what, Harrison Smith will go down as one of the greatest Vikings ever. Loyalty, toughness, production. If he hangs it up this offseason, thank you, Hitman. You've given us memories for life. But if he comes back, we'd welcome him with open arms. So, Vikings family, let's rally. Cheer loud this Sunday. Make US Bank shake for Harrison Smith. Win or lose, celebrate the man who's given us 14 years of purple pride. What are your favorite Hitman moments? Share them in the comments. Let's flood this with love. Alright, fam, that's the story. Harrison Smith's bad news fine ahead of what might be his final NFL game. It's bittersweet, it's emotional, but it's Vikings football. If you felt this one, smash that like button, drop a skull in the comments, tell me your thoughts on retirement, the fine, everything. Subscribe for more Minnesota Vikings news and updates. We stay locked in all offseason. Share this with your Vikings crew. Let's send off the Hitman right. Skol Vikings forever. Peace.